What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and welcome back to another episode of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying with the Rock With Me Nation. I guess we could call this the football edition. No, I was not planning on coming back, but I kept listening to some stuff. I kept hearing some stuff, and some stuff got me in my feelings. And I don't know if I addressed it like I should have, needed to, supposed to. In the live that we had tonight, we probably could have talked about that at nauseum. But I understand this is a comic book Black Panther channel and everything like that. But it is. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. So, well, I'm finna say I ain't saying. I'm just saying. So the Steelers versus the Ravens. Now, first of all, I'm not a fanatic. I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fanatic. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I can look at some games and be like, ooh, we probably finna lose this one right here. I can look at some games and be like, oh, we should win that one and win it or lose it and be like, damn, how did that happen? What's going on, Kamoya? Yeah, we spinning the block. I got to, big dog. I got to. So, like I said, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You see, I got my gloves and everything like that. That's what that is. I got my terrible towel. That is what that is. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. That I don't apologize for that. I go way back with that. I didn't seen us go through some lean years and everything. I didn't seen us go through the Bubby Bristol years. I didn't seen us go through the Cliff Stout years. I didn't seen us go through the Mark Malone years. I didn't seen us go through the Tommy Maddox years. I didn't seen us go through the Cordell Stew. You just need to know I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I didn't seen Pittsburgh do some stuff. I didn't seen other teams do some stuff. The Baltimore Ravens. You remember them? The team that Trent Dilfer quarterback all the way to the Super Bowl? Right. Saw that. So we got this game going on. Steelers versus Ravens. Lamar Jackson, NFL MVP. It is what it is. So the Ravens, Pittsburgh didn't win. The Ravens lost. And it's because of the chances that the Ravens did not take advantage of. Okay, I just got a question. Did the Steelers miss some scoring opportunities as well? What is the score of this game if instead of having 6 field goals, Pittsburgh has 6 touchdowns? Because we want to give the Ravens credit for stopping the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. You mean the Pittsburgh Steelers offense that let NFL analysts that get paid a lot of money, hey, Steven, hey, Skip, hey, Shannon, hey, Chad Ocho. So you mean the same Pittsburgh Steelers offense that y'all keep talking about week after week after week after week can't put up points? Help me out. If the Steelers offense can't put up points, then the Baltimore Ravens defense had an easy job. Are we really thinking that Pittsburgh's defense had an easy job shutting down the Baltimore Ravens? Because we keep talking about points. How many points the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't score? Whatever the reason, the Ravens didn't score points. And Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, NFL rushing leader, NFL MVP, right? Okay, Nick Herbig, if I'm not mistaken, this is his second year in the NFL, right? Then he stripped the ball out of Derrick Henry's hands. And wasn't this the first time Derrick Henry didn't had a fumble in, I don't know, how many years? Okay, Patrick Queen, isn't this his first year on the Steelers? Yeah, okay. Then he ripped the football out of the tight end's hands. We call them takeaways. They count for something. That's not the offense giving the ball. No, that's the defense turning it over. That's what that is. We don't give credit for that. What about Peyton? I think it's Peyton Willis. He's a rookie. We're not giving him credit for the interception that he got. Help me out now, because that's a first-year player and a second-year player. 3 brand new players to the team, if you want to think about it, making key contributions on folks that are already established on their team. Pittsburgh don't get credit for that. We don't want to talk about the culture that Mike Tomlin is instilling in that not only veterans, but rookies and second-year players are doing what's expected, the standard being the standard, turn the ball over. We no, that's crazy. We just gonna keep pushing this agenda that the Steelers are bad on offense. Well, if they bad on offense, there should never be a surprise that they not putting up points. And if that's what that is, then the defense got to get credit for not letting the other team put up points. So we got to sit here and say, oh, well, yeah, Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, not against Pittsburgh. It's Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry, not against Pittsburgh. But let's think for a second. When was the last time Lamar Jackson had a good game against Pittsburgh? We don't want to talk about that? We didn't forget that? Okay. I get it. Derrick Henry gets started. Okay. Derrick Henry, you got to let him tote the ball 20 plus times. Okay. When's the last time Derrick Henry had a good game against Pittsburgh? And that was when it was just him. He didn't have to worry about sharing the load with another runner. No, it was him. Okay, well, it's right there. It's right there. The stats. Yeah, you can look them up and everything. When's the last time Derrick Henry had a good game against Pittsburgh Steelers? Okay. Well, when's the last time Lamar Jackson had a good game against Pittsburgh Steelers? Now, you would like to think that with both of them being in the same backfield, they would have a good game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. No. And do you know why? Because both of them in the same backfield. I said it on the live previously. I'll say it again. Yeah, Derrick Henry is averaging 20 plus carries when they win. He's averaging 20 plus carries when they win because Lamar got his numbers. I'm gonna ask the question again. I get it. You're complaining as a Baltimore Raven fan. You're complaining as an NFL analyst. Derrick Henry is probably somewhere quietly complaining. Have you heard Lamar Jackson say anything that Derrick Henry need the ball more? You saw that press, that after the game presser, just like I did. You heard him say they did a lot of stuff wrong. Did he ever say them not giving the ball to Derrick Henry was one of them? Did you ever hear Harbaugh say it? That's the coach. You ever hear him say we need to give Derrick Henry the ball more? Nope. Offense coordinator? Nope. Know why? Because Derrick Henry ain't the franchise of that team. I know, sound ugly, but no different than with Jerry Jones. Sometimes pride before the fall. So they not finna do that. Because you know what you asking Lamar to do then? If Derrick Henry finna be your primary ball carrier, Lamar can't rush for the yards like that no more. He can't do that no more. No, he got a Patrick Mahomes. he got a Joe Burrow. Yep. To get because watch this. While we sitting over here talking about the Buffalo Bills and everything like that, okay. Is the tailback getting that many carries? Nope. Why not? Because they got designed run plays for the quarterback. Who's the face of the franchise or the Buffalo Bills? Right. It'll never be the tailback. So we ain't ever got to worry about the tailback for the Buffalo Bills being in no conversation about being the rushing leader. We ain't ever got to worry about that because that's not gonna happen. It ain't. And you know it. Common sense, eye test. Okay, well, when if the team's struggling, they're going to take the ball out of Derrick Henry's hands and put it in Lamar Jackson's hands. You want them to put it in Derrick Henry's hands like they used to do, where they put the ball in Derrick Henry's hands before, and when he played for somebody else, the Tennessee Titans, and it didn't work against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Lamar, take from this what you will, you really trust Lamar to be that quarterback? Because what make him special is both. It ain't one, it ain't the other. And I can't forget the defensive tackle's name, say, Lamar, we don't care what you do. You got to get to the Super Bowl. You got to win the Super Bowl. So run that thing. Okay, well, if he running, Derrick Henry ain't running. If he doing what it takes for them to get to the Super Bowl, That's what you believe. That's what you're thinking. Then Derrick Henry ain't got the ball in his hand. Lamar does. If you want Derrick to get the ball, you feel like Derrick need to get the ball, like Derrick should get the ball, then Lamar not running with the football like that. He doing what Patrick Mahomes do. He doing what Joe Burrow does. You got to ask yourself the question: do you believe they can win like that? Because clearly they don't. That ain't for me to answer. That ain't for me to answer. I just know why the numbers don't lie. They don't tell the whole story. No, you got to watch them games. No, the Steelers beat the Ravens. Yeah, just as easily as folks can say the Ravens should have had this touchdown, kick that field goal. I could easily make the same statement that instead of the Steelers getting touchdown, instead of getting the Steelers getting field goals, they should have got touchdown. What about they should have got that field goal when Russell Wilson threw that interception in the red zone? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. If was a fifth, we all be drunk by now. And I'm stone cold sober. So that ain't it. So can we please, and folks get paid plenty money to that should be saying exactly what I just said. No, 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 no. The recipe for the Baltimore Ravens to win is not what they finna do. Because they believe their recipe to win goes through Lamar Jackson. You want them to hand the ball to Derrick Henry 20 plus times. That's going to happen in the process of Lamar getting his numbers. If Lamar ain't getting his numbers, they losing. That's not finna happen. That's not finna happen. Now, if they finna give the ball to Derrick Henry like they should, like they supposed to, Lamar not finna get his rushing numbers. Now, they've been successful because Lamar is getting his throwing, his passing numbers, and his rushing numbers. I don't necessarily know if they can win if Lamar get his passing numbers but don't get his rushing numbers. Salute to the tribe this Wednesday. What's going on? What's going on? I tell them folks go hard in the paint against the Steelers. It's like we draw heel heat like Ric Flair. I mean, I can get it. But no, I don't get it. Because at the end of the day, it's some teams I don't like, but I still respect them at the end of the day. So I'm gonna call it what it is. I ain't finna sit up here and say, "Oh, they just sorry." No, they losing for a reason. I can tell you what the reason is. Now you sit up here and act like that ain't what that is, but no, that's what that is. Well, Mike McCarthy. start with Jerry Jones. This ain't got nothing to do with the players. No. You got a dude that's coaching your team that had a wide receiver starting at tailback 2 straight seasons. I cannot explain that nor defend that. So if that's what we're doing, then that means you ain't getting your draft right, nor do you know how to get anything through free agency. So I'm not doing that. That said, no, Lamar Jackson is a hell of a quarterback. You heard what I said. Lamar Jackson is a hell of a. What's going on, T? What's going on? Chilling. Lamar Jackson is a hell of a quarterback. Well, they sat up there and said, don't let him rush to his right, because if he rushed to his right, he can either throw or run. If you rush him to his left, he running. Okay, well, that sounds like they didn't scout a dude out. That sounds like they didn't scouted him out and everything. We got this with basketball, right? Don't let such and such and so and so go left. Don't let such and such and so go right. Okay, well, they scouted that out and everything like that. Then you got they committed to having edge rushers. Nick Herbig is in his second year. You got TJ Watt. You got what? Lonzo Highsmith. Then they just got the boy from Green Bay. So they got dudes that's like, oh, we finna set the edge. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Like, then they got big aggressive defensive backs. You ain't see that? Y'all not what? No, we gonna get some big folks to guard your big folks. The 50-50 ball, it's finna be 50-50 for real now. Okay, well, Minka Fitzpatrick, y'all don't like Alabama? Everybody keep talking about roll tide. Okay, with that boy from Alabama. You don't like that? Okay, well, damn it, I'm gonna raise you two more. You got the running back. It's from Alabama. We ain't thinking they sitting up there. Okay, Mike Williams. We don't think Mike. Okay, but the quarterback suck. So if the quarterback suck, then the surprise shouldn't be that the Pittsburgh Steelers ain't scoring points. The surprise should be when they do score points. Stay right there. Now, if we don't expect the Steelers to score points, then I'm not going to give the Baltimore Ravens credit for shutting down the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Y'all said before the season, during the season, their offense was crap. Okay, well, their offense crap. So I'm not giving nobody no credit for shutting down a crappy offense. That's like giving a heavyweight credit for beating up a featherweight. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's like me giving an adult credit for beating up an infant. No, that's sick. So you can't get credit for that. Okay, well, the Ravens defense did as expected against a subpar offense. The question I got is, why did the great offense not do so well against a defense that we keep talking about, but we don't want to give them no credit? So that's the question that I got to ask. We keep talking about no. I'm not sitting up here saying the Steelers defense is as good as that Baltimore Ravens defense. I'm not saying that. They ain't got to be. But let's stop acting like, honestly, you have no idea what the Steelers are capable of. You know that defense coming every Sunday. You know that defense coming every Sunday. What you got to hope and pray is the offense don't figure it out. Now, that's what you got to have hope and pray. Hope and pray that Russell Wilson is just as bad as you said he was. Hope and pray that Justin Fields is just as bad as you said he was. Because if that's what that is, you ain't got to worry about nothing. But if Russell Wilson ain't as bad as you said he was, Justin Fields ain't as bad as you said he was, Mike Williams plays like he got a chip on his shoulder, kind of like Patrick Queen. And George Pickens continues to be George Pickens, if not better. Well, who beating the Pittsburgh Steelers? Now, I know I said if was a fifth, but if you like your if, I like mine too. If Pittsburgh get their offense together, that defense ain't going nowhere. Who got the best defense in the league right now? Who got the best defense in the league? I don't think that's a stretch. Okay. Well, how many games has Russell Wilson started for Pittsburgh? They 8-2, right? So 4. So he's still getting his legs up under him. They still getting the chemistry together, working stuff together, right? And he's still making mistakes, right? Right. So we think their offense gonna get worse, stay the same, or get better. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Now they 8-2. That's 10 games. They got 7 more to go. What you think their record gonna be? You think they're gonna lose these last 7 games? You think they're gonna lose all 7 of them? look at that schedule. If you got them winning 2 games, who you got them beating? That make their record what? Now you don't really think they just gonna win 2 games, right? You got to think they're gonna get at least 3 of them. Okay, well, who they didn't beat? That's a fair question. Because that takes them what? From 8-2 to what? This is a 17 game season, 8-2. You know, man, I can't do it unless I got a dollar sign in front of it. So that take them to what? 11-6. That is that bad? 11-6. Who they beat to get there? Maybe they win 4 of them games. Okay. That make them 12-5. Who they beat to get to be 12-5? Who you like now? Who you like? Because everybody got a mobile quarterback. Everybody got a mobile quarterback going forward. And I'm like this. If I'm the everybody got a mobile quarterback going forward. Yeah, Joe Burrow mobile, Patrick Mahomes mobile, Buddy from Buffalo, he mobile, boy from Philadelphia, he mobile. They ain't got number mobile quarterbacks going. Which mobile quarterback got Derrick Henry in the backfield? I mean, somebody like Derrick Henry, old boy from Philadelphia. Say he got Saquon Barkley. Anybody else? Yeah, yeah. I think we just need to be a little bit calm down on that Pittsburgh Steelers hate. I'm out. That's all I need to get up off my chest. Like, share, subscribe. Had to cut some stuff off. That great help getting on my nerve. Listen, in memory late great Chadwick Boseman. Got to give it up to him and Don Cornelius because I got it from him. I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and so yeah.